From the screen, to the ring, to the pen, to the... From 28th of November 2023, I decided that I wanted to be a professional esports player in a game called Counter-Strike 2. I'm pretty sure that is every gamer's dreams at one point, to play the game that they love while making a living out of it. I mean, that sounds absolutely amazing, right? Well, it was my dream ever since I started playing CSGO, which is CS2's predecessor, at about 15 years old. And after about 6 years, at the age of 21 years old, is the time I'm finally ready to take the leap and chase that insane dream. Of course, money is still an important aspect of life, but luckily, I have a customer service job that I was able to work remotely, which means that I can play my games while doing my job. It was stressful at times when customers started calling or texting me while I'm in the game, which made it so I have to pretty much AFK during the entire game. But I have no choice, work is work, so I can't neglect that as well. So along the way, I try to find some alternatives, some side hustle, and what I decided on is making YouTube videos by just uploading my update videos, and I just share the things that I have learned while playing CS2. I was making 2 long videos a week and 1 short every day, so it was extremely hectic during that time. I had to spend my time on my side hustle, my actual real job, and playing the game as much as possible. So it was super stressful, but honestly, it was surprisingly quite fun. However, I quickly realized that I don't have enough time to actually play the game because I have way too many things on my plate. At first, I did calculate it properly, like making video will take this many hours, my job take this many hours, and such things like that. But I forgot that even after I finish my game, I still have to study new techniques on how to actually improve my skill. Like if you look at this, the time it takes to create this whole Notion page full of all the lessons, all my research, there is just so much information inside of it. You can really tell that I was trying my absolute best to become one of the greats. So during that time, I realized that something has to be sacrificed to achieve my goal. Then, by some miracle given by the YouTube gods themselves, one video that was just me sharing my FPS optimization findings about CS2 absolutely went viral. It was getting tens of thousands of views per day, and I immediately hit my YouTube recommendations requirement of 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hours. And since I wasn't a big spender, the amount of money that I earned from YouTube is enough for me to really go all in on my gaming career. But what does that really mean practically? Well, I quit my job. I was expecting a lot of people to call me insane when I uploaded the video of me quitting my job. Like I was thinking people would say, oh, it's the worst decision that I ever made in my life. But surprisingly, many of you supported my decision, and I'm truly grateful for it. And that's also one of the reasons why I made this video, because I feel responsible to inform you, my amazing lifelong supporters, on my current life. Anyways, I felt more motivated than ever to achieve my dreams, pouring in 10 hours per day dedicated to improving my skill and making videos. And you can see my ELO, which is a way to quantify your skill in CS. It is going up a lot faster than the average person. To put it into perspective, I play on a third-party platform called Faceit because it's more competitive there, and there are 10 levels to it. I started at level 6 and climbed all the way up to level 9, which is the second highest rank ever in literally just 2 months. If you don't know how fast that is, just trust me bro and know that it's quite fast. I was playing with the people that I met along the way, which eventually led from me playing solo every day to playing with full party of 5 party members. So you might say that I got carried, which is why my ELO increased so fast, and I would agree. It's just so much easier and fun playing with someone that you know is good and communicates well. However, this whole time I still didn't really believe it was possible to become a pro, because if you don't know, almost all of the pros started at a very young age. Like they start playing since the CS 1.6 days, which is when they were 13 to 15 years old. Well, I started 8 years later than them, so I'm at a huge disadvantage. And you might be thinking that it will just take me a little longer to reach the pro stage since I started late, right? But actually, esports, especially for FPS games like CS2, is very unforgiving and is unlikely for people to start at my age and achieve greatness. And the reason why is because your reflex, which is basically your reaction time and such, gets worse by the age of 30. Which means that people like me only have a few years to actually get good at a game, and that just isn't worth it for a team to recruit someone that is just going to be in the scene for a little while. However, since I'm improving at such a fast rate, I started believing it more and actually seeing that there is a real possibility that I could become a pro. Which means that's a great thing, right? Well, not really. As I thought about it long and hard regarding the type of person that I want to be, no hate to those successful gamers out there, but I just can't shake the fear of my knowledge being only knowing how to play games and nothing else. I still kept playing the game though, but except this time, it was just discipline that was fueling me, and I noticed that the excitement was gone. Don't get me wrong, I still love playing games, and nothing could ever replace that unique feeling of focusing solely on a single game that really doesn't matter at all, but just to focus on winning. It's just that I realized that I don't want to be a gamer anymore. It could be due to societal or family pressure, or I just simply have grown out of my childhood dream. So after a month of having that realization, I stopped playing the game completely and literally became what many people would call a need. Not in employment, education, or training. To simplify it further, I just became a jobless and passionless man. I didn't do anything, no videos, no games, no work. I just spent my time watching YouTube or anime for literally a whole entire month. Luckily though, I was smart enough to realize that this is actually not the right thing to do, so I started thinking again. What do I actually want to do now? This is the point where I'm still searching. I did try to make a second channel related to more productivity related stuff. I won't get into the details on that because the video is already getting way too long, but you can check it out in the description below. Also, if you're interested in more of this type of video that I just keep you guys updated on my life, do let me know and I'll try to make more of it. So anyways, what is the plan for this channel now? After doing my second channel, I noticed that I do enjoy helping people with those productivity stuff a lot, but there are already a lot of amazing life coaches in the YouTube space. However, it got me to think that I can combine the digital world that I'm really familiar on with productivity. Which means that my video will be about optimizing your digital life, but not the physical one. So for the majority of you that know me for my FPS optimization content, those will be still part of the content pool, but it won't be super complicated with super clear tests. Just some simple anecdotal evidence from other people's tests or my own. I'm still thinking about it, but maybe there will be some apps or software showcase that I personally use very often, which helps me with my digital life too. Basically, if you are a casual computer user like me that is interested in improving your digital experience and productivity without all the complicated jargon, this would be the best place for you. Now, I want to dedicate this section of the video to the very minority of you that cares and supported me throughout my whole journey of becoming a CS2 Pro. I want to let you know that you don't have to worry, I'm safe and I'm living a great life. I hope this video finally brings closure to you who expects more CS2 content. Do watch other channels instead, I won't be making those anymore. However, if you are interested in the same stuff like I do, like optimizing your digital life with tips and tricks and some apps showcase, basically some tech videos, then that's great. I hope I'll receive your amazing support in the future. But if you're only interested in the CS2 content, the best support that you can give now is unsubscribing from this channel. That would actually help the YouTube algorithm to know my intended audience better. This will be the last time I would actually address this topic. If anybody asks me about the CS content in the future, I will send this video, and if you want to help me, you can help me send this too. But truly, for the 1% of you, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the support you have given me so far. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to get this far. So thank you and hope to see you in the next video. But if not, I really appreciate your support so far.